Your sellers just received a great offer, but they know they'll need the funds from their current house to close on their next one. And they'll need a few extra days to finish packing and coordinating their move. Sound familiar? The 3-day courtesy leaseback is one of the most useful tools in Texas real estate. It can turn a stressful situation into a smooth transition for everyone involved. A courtesy leaseback uses the TREC seller's temporary residential lease form to let your sellers stay in their home for a few days after closing. The buyer becomes the landlord, the seller becomes the tenant, and everyone gets the flexibility they need. It's called courtesy because the terms are typically very seller-friendly, with no rent or deposit requirements. This leaseback is most often used when the seller needs the proceeds from their existing home before they close on a new home. So this short lease makes a huge difference between a rushed, stressful move and an organized transition. While the seller's temporary residential lease can technically be up to 90 days, this video only focuses on the short courtesy leaseback. Now here's how to fill it out. The parties to the lease will be the landlord, which is actually the buyers. The sellers will be the tenants. The lease will be for the property that the buyers are purchasing. In the section for the term, here's where many agents get tripped up. We recommend never putting in a specific date. Instead, write 3 days after funding. If you use a specific date and the closing gets extended due to lender issues or other delays, you create problems for everyone that require amendments and extra paperwork. For the rental amount, remember it's a courtesy leaseback, so put not applicable or 0. For the deposit, we also recommend putting not applicable. The reason is because you don't want your buyer to deal with the hassle of having to return a deposit to the sellers. You just want them to enjoy getting settled in their new home. Both the 1 to 4 family residential contract and this lease address the fact that the sellers are required to leave the property in its present condition. Of course, the deposit is negotiable, and if the buyers really want one, that'll be up to them. For utilities, we also use not applicable because the sellers should keep the existing services going during the short lease period. For pets, simply write in those present prior to closing and funding to allow the sellers to keep their existing pets with them. Leave special provisions blank unless you get any wording approved by your broker. For holding over, put an amount that is 2 times PITI. PITI stands for the principal, interest, taxes, and insurance that your buyer will pay as a monthly mortgage payment, so you'll need to ask the lender for the PITI amount. 2 times the PITI might seem high, but it encourages the sellers to leave within the term they've been given. Then at the bottom of the second page, fill in all of the parties' contact information and have the parties sign. And that's it. You've completed the form. Always remind your clients to contact their insurance agents before closing to understand any coverage changes. The seller's homeowner's insurance may change to renter's coverage, and buyers need to confirm their policy covers the leaseback situation. The courtesy leaseback requires attention to detail and proper documentation, but master this simple tool, and you'll solve timing conflicts that'll make your clients appreciate your expertise. You'll close more deals by understanding how to make real estate work for real people with real schedules.